Hello, this is Selina. Welcome to Chronicles of Archie-Baldia, the rollicking adventures of my rambunctious Uncle Archibald and his band of crazy cronies. This is part 4. Prunella Peabody bags a beau. Prunella Eugenia, the youngest Miss Peabody, sat on her sofa and sipped a hot toddy. She sighed as she swooned over season 3 of the drama and discourse at Downton Abbey. Lady Mary and Matthew were recently wed. She just had a baby and Matthew is dead. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. What a monstrously mean and thoughtless thing to seek out a spinster at this hour of night. Shan't pick up. Serves them right. Leave a message after the tone. Prunella Peabody is not at home. Beep!
Why won't you pick up, sister-in-law dear? It's Dan, your brand new brother here. We can't wait to tell you you're in for a treat. There's a gentleman, Egg, and I want you to meet. Ha ha!
Egbert Eggleton and Dapper Dan, who fell for Auntie's clever plan and became the legally wedded misters of Petunia and Primrose, Prue's older sisters.
The suitor in question is one Leonard LeBaron, who married a wealthy woman named Sharon. A Buddy LeBaron's quite a catch, and he has all his hair. He's the perfect match. Ha ha!
This Leonard LeBaron, Egbert and Dan, my Uncle Archibald, Wally, and the Ambrose man were all once students at the Thomas Aquinas Academy for Boys who are prone to shyness. A private school for bashful young fellas? Weird, I know, but that's what they tell us.
Lenny once lived in the colonies. A moneyed man, most easy to please. It's been lonely and long since his lady love died, so he's banked on his buddies to bring him a bride. In the hills of Ceylon on tea estates, he never quite cared for romantic dates. I don't think he even bothered to try, and the decades just dragged on drearily by.
Prunella Peabody's heart skips a beat, and the flush on her face and her simper are sweet. She snatched the receiver and yelled in his ear, "It's me, Dan! I'm home! Prunella here! I have to go shopping. I've nothing to wear, and I really must tint and perm this grey hair." The girlfriend grapevine quickly gets going with emails and phone calls and toing and froing. Ring, ring. Rumble residence, Harriet here. Oh, yes, good heavens, Prunella, my dear. Archibald told me he's part in the plan. I'm proud of my marvellous matchmaking man. We'll meet at the mall at 6:15, and Primrose is right. There's things we must fix. The hairdresser first, the nails to be done. Ooh, my goodness, Prunella, what fabulous fun! Ho, ho, ho. Ring, ring. Hello, Harriet. Polly here. I just had a text from Agnes, my dear. Well, my dear Polly, whatever next? You acquired a smartphone. You learned how to text. And how is that renegade rascal, your Wally? It's a month since he got out of jail, answered Polly. He misses the booze, but I put my foot down. I think Prunella should dye her hair brown.
Polly's Wally was locked up in jail till Unc and his cronies forked out the bail.
They met at the mall, Petunia and Prim, Prue's sisters, who thought her chances were slim, and Agnes Ambrose, my auntie, and Polly, who was glad to escape the liquor-loving Wally. Auntie helps Prunella find the dress. Petunia does the iron and press. And Primrose is the one to choose and make her wear the high-heeled shoes. When the dazzling day of dreams had dawned, Prunella Peabody is a beautiful blonde. Ooh. But just as they said their how-do-you-dos, she tottered and tripped on those glamorous shoes. Prunella and her shimmery shoes go flying, so unscripted, quite terribly trying. Prunella Peabody's golden-haired charm shot through the air and into the arms of a man who once long ago in his youth was called Leonard Lightfoot. I'm telling the truth. Now, neither Uncle Archibald, nor Dan, nor Egg ever mentioned to Prue that Len had one leg. The other, it turned out, had sadly been eaten when a mountain leopard refused to be beaten. Check out Wikipedia for Ceylon's wildlife, which is not conducive to wooing a wife. Leonard Lightfoot was a lithe little man of florid complexion and tropical tan. He dug in his peg leg and, seeing her fright, grabbed up Prunella with all his might. While she dangled, all dazed, in Le Baron's arms, our Lenny was struck by her beauty shop charms.
Okay, my girlie, were whispered, words spoken.
Blushing, she blurted, I'm fine. Nothing's broken. Call it kismet, folly, or fate. Whatever you will, they set the date. With the ring and everything. Big time bling. Everything. Ring, ring.
Morning. Archibald Rumble speaking. Is that the plumber? The faucet's leaking.
Mr. Rumble, it's Fiona from 52. She's the talk of the town. What a hullabaloo! I heard that a man was floored by Miss Prue and dialed your number to check if it's true. If Harriet's home and it's not a big bother, I'd like to confirm that they fell for each other. Uncle Archibald is like my dad. Inconsequential calls make him mad. Distracted by the leak in the sink, he fingers the phone and begins to blink. Auntie picked up to cackle and coo. Ooh, good news, Fiona! On Friday at 2, Leonard LeBaron is marrying our Prue. The neighbours are coming and so must you. Mrs. Rumble, the folks at 58 will be tickled pink. This is great. And the nosy Parkers at 33 will be jumping up and down with glee. Fiona hangs up and heads to the mall. She'll need a new outfit after all. So Uncle Archibald and Aunt Harriet drove down in the stately chariot, which is how Harriet was rather heavy, refers to their elderly Chevy, to another wedding at the local Marriott. And that is the story. Now you know how Miss Prunella Peabody bagged her beau. Auntie is poised in her purple lace, fabric flowers and powdered face. The band strikes up, the geezers grin. A one-legged waltz is about to begin. Here comes the bride. Just imagine at this stage of life, Miss Prunella Peabody's a wedded wife. Wonders, they say, will never cease. Our wilting wallflowers, the centerpiece. A toast to the second Mrs. LeBaron, wife of the widower of an heiress named Sharon. To Miss Prue, and to the fellow who finally fell for you, Miss Prue.